Defqon.1.
This video takes place at Defqon.1 festival in Netherlands, but the main story will not be about the festival. It will be about when I met someone very important at this actual festival a couple of years back. But first, something else.
It's a Swedish midsummer today. It's the most important celebration of the year. So we're going to try to find the Swedish midsummer celebration at Defqon.1. We'll see how that goes. It's hard to believe that we are in the Netherlands, because at this festival it's about like 5,000 Swedes or something.
Defqon.1 is a huge festival in the Netherlands celebrating the hardest styles of dance music. Back in 2013 I was interrailing around Europe and I decided to make a stop here. And knowing that what I would bring home was not only a great festival experience, but also something that I hope that will become a long-lasting friendship. The redheaded girl is called Anna, and she is the one that I'm talking about. When I was interrailing, I was away for 30 days, by myself. So of course I wanted to meet people along the way. I pitched my tent down at the campsite, and then I found one of the neighboring camps that had a big Swedish flag outside. So I thought, let's see what happens there. I went there, asked, can I sit with you for a while? And that was where it all started. It was the first connection. I'm not sure, we didn't get to know each other very closely there, but it was like the first connection that later came to grow.
Det kan vara en av de snyggaste scener jag sett.
Ja. It is actually quite funny, because we lived quite close together back home. We shared the same bus to the city, only a couple of stops from each other, and we probably did see each other at some of the clubs in Stockholm. But we had to go all the way to the Netherlands to get to know each other. Apparently, sometimes you have to go very far to find what's right around the corner. Anyway, I'm happy I did.
Do you think what I think? Do you think what I think?
It all started with a big party, and we became party pals. But it also grew to become more than that. She still is a great party pal though. One of the best. Even though she gets tired a little bit earlier than what I do. Side story. This is the Defqon.1 end show. A half an hour of amazing lights and fireworks. After a full day of partying, you can see this nice show, and then you go home if you bought the one-day ticket. Or if you're the weekend warrior, you stay for the after party. And this was actually the party where Anna stayed up later than me. That doesn't happen often, but I'm proud of her. This is only one of the massive tents of the great parties. This is what I call a dance floor. Now I'll show you something more from the festival before we go back to the story.
At Defqon.1 they have this really crazy activity called warrior workout. It's basically the first thing you do in your morning. It's to get a really hard workout to hardstyle and hardcore music. And that's what I'm going to do now. Now I'm so tired. but yet awake. That was horrible.
I guess I'm quite a hard person to really get to know deeply. So after 4 years, probably we don't really know each other that well. I think she's a little bit like me on that point too. But for me, that is not what's important. For me, what is important is that I like her, we always have fun together, and she is a person that I find very, very loyal and that I really, really trust. Also, I find no stress in getting to know all the details of our histories and whatever, because I'm quite trusting that we have many, many years to go to get to know all of that. No matter how well we know each other, I feel that we really understand each other. Or well, at least she understands me. I never really have to explain myself, because if I try, it feels like she already knows. I think that we try to respect each other's flaws and that we celebrate what's good in one another. I think that we are quite similar. I think we have both characteristics that normally are seen as positive, but also some maybe negative ones that makes us compatible. Of course, there are some things that I'll never understand and never will respect. For example, I like my chips to be with sour cream and onion taste, or at least some nice taste. And Anna likes her chips with only salt on them. I mean, that is so boring. What the fuck? Anna is kind, but she still has a badass attitude that sometimes comes out. She's positive, but she's still able to do the worst rants possible. She's easygoing, and very importantly, she likes to go on adventures with me. She's also cute, and much, much more. I'm proud to call her my bestie. Thank you for everything we've done together. I cannot believe that it has only been 4 years, and that it has only been 2 years since we went on that crazy Berlin trip where we got stuck in Oslo and had to take a train for 20 hours, etc, etc. I call it quite a milestone in our friendship. Anyway, that's a story for another time. Thank you for being there, and thank you for being you.
Have a safe trip home, and see you next year.
What now, am I asking? Well, at the Sunday after the end show, there are no official after parties. This video is meant to end here, but I just need to show you when I tried to find some party at the campsite.
Okay, these are playing good music, so we'll try over here. This is a nice roof you have over here. Okay, not that much happening over there, so we'll try another camp. I finally found the party! Right in the street, as it should be! Okay, now let's dance! It's raining too much. I can't film this. This is awesome! Or I'm just drunk. I don't know. I think I found the party! It's here! Right here! It's hard to see, but just use your best imagination! I just got back to my tent. It's dry. It's so rainy outside. I'm so wet. It's been a great festival anyway. And with that,
I'd say good night. Hi candies! This is my 26th video. This means that I've been making videos once a week for half a year, and that's actually quite important because when starting this year I told myself I will make at least for half a year one weekly video, and now I've done that, and I don't really know what's happening after this. Should I continue? Should I just throw the channel down the garbage bin? It's been fun. I've learned a lot, but it takes a lot of time to produce my videos. Many of the videos takes hours and hours and hours of editing, and they are not even as good as I want them to be. And well, of course I could make videos that are easier to make, but that wouldn't be... This would have been... There's... No! One of my ideas behind the actual channel was to try to make as good videos as possible, because I was tired of... I thought that many of creators in my niche, made videos that were too slow, and like the video quality, the actual production quality was too low. So I wanted to do something that looks better and there is more action into. That was my idea. Did you think I have succeeded? Have you liked it? I have been enjoying having all of you along on this trip. I've learned so much. It has been great to have all your support. Anyway, tomorrow I'm going on a 1 week or 5 day hike in the northern part of Sweden. Would you like to see a video from that? In that case, please leave a comment. If we get enough votes, like 30 or something, I'll try to put together a video about it. And please leave your experiences on the channel. Have you enjoyed it? Do you want it to continue? What do you think? With that I say, nice to see you and goodbye.